All right. So, anyways, we got the access to Cauldron. We got the suitable temperate island. We got the diplomatic relations -80 to the high elves. Global recruitment duration -1 turn for goblin units. How many goblin units are there that take 2 turns to build? I wonder if it's just like pump wagons and stuff. Pretty sure most goblin units only take 1 turn to build. Oh, it's global recruitment. Never mind. So that would put them at 1 turn at global recruitment. That's actually really nice. Let's see. Leadership +10 when fighting against the elves. Useful when you're goblins and orcs. Physical resist for goblin units in the Lord's army. Nice. -50% upkeep for chariots and pump wagon units. Alrighty. Passive regeneration. And ability Grom's Wah replaces Wah. Okay. And we start with a Snotling pump wagon. Spiky rollers. What's this? Pump Ardor Lads. Increases unit's ability to knock enemies back while active. Charge speed, charge bonus, 25 seconds. Disabled if not charging. Okay, fair enough. Expendable, and they cause fear. And we got our river trolls here. Leadership still sucks. Spiky rollers. So leadership's still bad. Which means you're still going to have to mix them in with infantry to make them actually keep it together. 30, 40, and 80. A little bit weaker on the damage side of things, it looks like. But they've got overwhelming odor. -6 melee attack at a 30 meter around them. It's not bad. It's going to be good in the early game. Depends on how fast you can build these, I guess. Obviously, regen. Actually tells you how much it regens now. Instead of just saying restores hit points, it says restores 4 hit points per second. Thank you, CA. I appreciate your use of numbers when trying to tell us what things do. Causes fear, siege attacker. We got stone trolls, which have 70 armor, so they're kind of like armored trolls. Can't remember how much armor armored trolls have, but they have a lot more armor just in general. So that's nice, I guess. Help them keep it together a little bit better. Leadership still 40, speed 54, 36, 32, and 120. All right, so these guys have the good weapon damage as well then. These are okay stats for a monstrous infantry unit. The leadership is just terrible still. Got regen. And we have magic resistance because they're stone trolls, and missile resistance 30% as well. Hang on, do these guys have missile resist? They do not. Okay, cool. So we got missile and magic resist. That's really nice, actually. 30% is good too. So stone trolls are pretty good as far as trolls go, I feel. I think they're right up there with armored trolls, at least. Maybe in some cases, maybe even better. So. I think that's pretty much all we can look at right now. We're on legendary, very hard. And, yeah, we're good to roll. Let's do it. Kick it.
Grum the Paunch,
Hello.
ye of the mighty gut, greatest of all goblins. Your Wah burgeons once more, but the boys' morale is low, and they will need reinvigorating. Fighting the pretentious Bretonians will likely improve their mood. Their lands surround you, but like all men of the old world, they are weak and will easily fall to your horde. Your real trophy lies across the ocean, where in the great city of Tor Ivres, the grim Warden undoubtedly awaits your return. When you are ready, make the crossing and show him that you will not be bested again. The High Elves may have driven you from Ulthuan's shores before, but you are not defeated. Your momentum gathers, mighty Goblin King.
Hell yeah.
Soon, you shall become an unstoppable force once again.
You know it. Alright. Broken Axe, how they play. Grom's Cauldron. Grom's insatiable appetite for culinary delights is legendary. Legendary. Strange and exotic ingredients can be collected for his cauldron by completing certain actions throughout your campaign, such as winning battles, sacking settlements, exploring the seas, or purchasing them from food merchants. Combining ingredients in Grom's Cauldron can result in powerful recipes with a variety of benefits for the tribe that last for a number of turns. Okay. Alright, so the Waz have changed, obviously. A Waz is an unstoppable force that can be unleashed once your faction gains sufficient reputation through winning battles and raising settlements, which I am guessing is this bar up here now. Yeah. Ooh, well, that sucks. -5 obedience all provinces. Okay, we gotta get away from that as fast as possible. I think we're already here. So, okay, so don't do this, apparently. Holy shite. That hurts. And you get bonuses. Okay, cool. Passive gain, previous WA success, raising settlements, fighting battles. Okay. So burn things, fight things, and be successful to up your WA. I mean, that's pretty reasonable, I guess. Once they call to WA, it's targeted against an enemy. Additional mobs will flock to your armies for a period of time as your lord's WA battle abilities are temporarily boosted. Raising the enemy's capital within the allotted time or occupying it with the WA ends will grant a trophy and rewards in addition to building momentum towards the next call to WA. Okay. Be Orky, get WA. Yeah, there you go. I'm not dropping any frames at the moment, fortuitous. So, if nobody else is having any issues. It could either be Twitch itself, or it could be something going on your end. Hey, Draney. Scrap. Greenskins know not to waste good battle salvage, actively gathering any bits of scrap they find after battles or raising settlements. Scrap can be used to upgrade and improve the boys' armaments, research technologies, or fuel Gorom's cauldron. You could throw frickin' scrap at the cauldron. Alright. Underway, we know how that works. It allows you to move through mountains. That's pretty much all you need to know. Cool. Alright, so occupy, loot, or raise, or sack 4 different settlements for 2,000. That's pretty normal. It's the only starting mission we get. Alright, cool. What's this up here? Starving Gobbo, 5% HP. Grom is hungry. Use to sample some recipes to begin expanding his portly waistline. No dish active.
You are an insatiable eater, mighty lord. And your minions are no different. Collecting ingredients and throwing them in your special cauldron can imbue you and the tribe with nutritious rewards, with more exotic recipes bestowing even greater powers.
All right, Grom's Cauldron. Grom the Paunch is known for having the biggest appetite in all goblin kind. Special Cauldron enables him to combine ingredients and recipes. Gotcha. Learn more about the cauldron here. I have 1 ingredient right now, troll meat. But it looks like you need to have 2 to do something. And this is like varying levels of stuff, I guess. Hey, Warlord. How's it going? Alright, so yeah. So you get higher tier meats. And it tells you what the bonuses are. Regeneration passive for Goblin and Night Goblin infantry units. Troll meat. Okay. Armor. So there's a lot of... What's some of the best bonuses you can get? Phoenix Fire ammunition. Fire damage for Goblin and Night Goblin missile units. Hollow Bone ammunition. Anti-large. Eagle sight ammunition increases armor piercing damage for goblins. Night goblin missile units. Well, unless it's... This is all ammunition, so maybe it's not like quality. Maybe it's actually just like... For... Yeah, I think it's just quality. It has nothing to do with quality, it does different stuff. Like, this is all ranged here. And this is all, like, map stuff. Give a random amount of gold. Okay. This is... Sacking, looting. Obedience plus 8 all provinces for goldfish. Sail and explore the sea or sack an empire settlement for goldfish. I like that it tells you. Recruit an arachnid spider. It actually tells you what you need to do to get this stuff. It's kind of nice. So, yeah, it's just like out there, like, I don't know. Okay, cool. What's this? Oh, open a recipe book. Okay, but the recipes you have to discover. Gotcha. Interesting. I wonder if you could fail miserably. You need scrap for this too, it looks like. Yeah. 0 cooked recipes. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so we have 30 scrap, it looks like. We're currently a straggler here. Got some money coming in. Got a positive income. Good. This opens the cauldron as well down here. Oh yeah, they changed the tech tree as well. Now we got big thinking instead of whatever the hell the old tech tree was. Alright, right off the bat here, these techs are looking a lot better. Leadership for goblins, missile strength for goblins, upkeep reduced for goblins, melee attack. I wonder if units are still locked. A lot of this stuff costs money. But that means it probably won't take as many turns to research. Usually stuff that costs money only takes like 1 turn to research. Scrap upgrades, unlock goblin archers, pump wagons, and nasty skulkers. Okay, so you spend money on, or spend scrap on technologies, and then it upgrades your scrap upgrades as well, it looks like. Okay, neat. Question is, are Wolf Riders a unit that's usable now? Probably not. 10% casualty replenishment. Yes. It's kind of... I mean, it's down the tech tree a bit. Maybe if you rush it, it wouldn't be too bad. Also, I can start teching things immediately. And I don't need to wait for me to build a building to start doing techs. Also a plus. Obedience 3. Replenishment rate for goblin units. Okay, so you can get 20% casualty replenishment for goblin units. Already. With these two. Extortion rate. 10% construction costs. Just a lot of... Recruitment costs, negative 10%. Savage Orc units. Weapon strength, 10% for Orc infantry. Growth 10. That's pretty nice. Okay, so these are lords. So kind of like the vampirates or whatever. You can buy some specialty lords, it looks like. Vanguard deployment for all goblins. What's base replenishment? It depends on where you're located. I don't remember what it is right off the top of my head, but hang on. It's in this document. Let's see, where is it? Replenishment. Allied territory is 8%. Cities is 12%. And capped stance is 10%. And obviously the cap is 50%. So with those two, if you're sitting in your territory, you can have 28%. It's not bad. If you're encamped, it's 30%. For goblins, it is, obviously. And this is just 10% to everything, so not too bad. Yeah, it does. It's really bad for Chaos and Beastmen. Beastmen at least have the moon thing that allows them to regenerate. But that's one of the reasons why Horde factions kind of get dicked over a bit. Global recruitment duration down. Okay, and capacity +2. Upkeep for all units goes down. Armor for Arachnok Spider. Scrap per turn. Just passive scrap per turn. Dope. Reputation 5 per turn. Heroes are better. Troll units, weapon strength. Diplomatic relations with all factions +10. Love them equally, or else. Fair enough. Just artillery upgrades, basically. Point your rocks. I love it. Income from raiding, 30%. Income from sacking, 20%. What's magic power reserve? Rogue idol, physical resist. Those rogue idols, I hear, are pretty decent. We'll see how they are, I guess. Armor piercing, weapon damage for black orcs. Useful. Idols are tanky as fuck. Good to hear. It's nice to have a tanky unit that's not your spiders out there. Lord recruit rank +5. Neat. And recruit rank for all. Alright, so way better than the old tech tree. Already. Way better. Oh, and there's a 10% campaign movement range right out of the gate here, too. These are all really good. All three of these first choices are very good. 10 growth, amazing. Bunch of bonuses for goblin units. That's really good. I mean, +2s are not a lot, but it's goblins, so. Considering you used to get, like, just the 10% missile damage before on, like, a single tech. Go faster, 10% campaign movement range. I really want to get this. I also really want this. But I think we'll probably go with go faster, honestly. Because campaign movement range is OP. OP. Broken. Walking fast is broken. What do we got for diplomacy around us? Paravon hates us. Bastone is not going to be a fan of us in a few turns. Bretonians just don't like us. I mean, that makes sense. All of the High Elves are going to hate us very quickly. Parts of Satosa like us, and we have a non-aggression pact to start with them.
Ready to swordfish!
Gotcha. I wonder if they changed anything about the way trade works with the Greenskins. Probably not. What are our objectives for the campaign? Start of your turn, have at least 100. Call to destroy the following faction. I already forgot how to pronounce that. I've been calling it Yaversi for so long. It's like Ivris or something like that, I think it was, is how I pronounced it. Maintain 5 of the following unit types. Bunch of stuff. Okay, so the short campaign victory doesn't look like it's too crazy, honestly. That seems like it's fairly short. Yeah, the long campaign, though, kicks it out to being quite a bit more. But it's still not crazy, honestly. I like this a little bit more conservative, particularly here. I like that it's a lot more like specific to the faction. Because that was one of my complaints I had before with some of the other factions in Warhammer 2 is like they have really, really obtuse victory conditions. Where you're just kind of like, why does it matter that I go capture this thing on the other side of the world? What the hell? You know? So I like that they made it a little bit more pointed. Short is short, long is long. Yeah, yeah. As opposed to short campaign victory being freaking 400 turns if things go poorly. You know? Okay, what else do we got to look at? Now we got a commandment available here. Are these any different? Growth and obedience. I get 20 growth from this right off the bat, too. Yeah, we'll just do that. Alright.
Grum de Paunch!
Let's take a look at Grum de Paunch. What do we got? That guy, he's beautiful. He's beautiful. Don't change a thing. You're lovely, sir. Oh, I can actually see what the bonuses are here. 5%, 8%, and capacity goes up 10%, and leadership for goblin units. 12% in leadership for goblin units. Perfect vigor at max. Nice. A short Marathi campaign, right? Right? Short. And this is just all the resistances and stuff like that. Okay. Skills! Alright, so for items, we got the Lucky Banner, which is magic item drop chance 20%, post-battle chance to stealing a magic item 10%, ward save 10%, melee defense +1, how lucky. Fair enough. And a 30-second ability, which does 40 melee attack and 40% damage resistance. Ooh, baby. Okay. Not bad. Who are you and what have you done with Goon? He's in my closet. Don't tell anyone. Shh. Quest for Axe of Grom. Gets me the Axe of Grom, obviously. Growth 5, all provinces. Armor piercing weapon damage +40. That's significant. Bonus versus infantry +15. And a 29-second duration, because we couldn't just make it 30, of armor sundering and a bunch of armor piercing. Okay. Yo, Nimwin, what up? Tunnel boss. All right, that's normal, or that's an ability that was on other characters, obviously. Bellower. Yeah, Dodgy Geezer. Goblin Tide. Armor 15 for goblin units and melee attack for goblin units. Okay. Sure. His Great Immensity. Leadership aura size 75%. And +9 leadership for goblins. Okay, so it's a pretty good bonuses for goblins so far. Batitza Pizza was surprised to see you online. Yeah, I turned my stream off early last night so that I could come back and potentially stream this because I had some other stuff I needed to take care of. So, yeah. So I'm not gonna be streaming for like 8 hours or anything like that, but at least get some in before I have to do army stuff this weekend. Growth 15 provinces. You get a lot of growth too. Because if you're doing the commandment, that's like 20. You want to be a gob? All right. I got you, Piggy. And then you get the tech, which is +10, and then you have this, which is +15. That's quite significant. It's 45 growth per turn, all provinces. Acceptable. Hit points +8%, physical resist +8%, chariot races Perfect vigor for chariots and pump wagons. That's nice, because that way you can just keep running them around. Boisterous shakedown. More magic item drop chance. Income from sacking and looting. Ooh, post-battle loot, 20%. Nice. They can't start getting this stuff till rank 12, though. Roll them over. Cause rattled effect. Reducing combat ability. What does rattle do? I guess I'll have to figure it out. 50 charge bonus as well. 90 charge to start out with. Brings it to 135. What's this? Bonus for infantry. How much? 30 and 140 armor piercing. Okay. Not bad. And he's got regeneration right off the bat, too. Yeah, so that's pretty dope, actually. These are locked to rank 6. Down to size. Bonus versus large plus 10 for goblin units. The dream is real. Goblins finally get a bonus versus large. So this is also plus 12 melee attack for goblin units. Not bad. Coming back. Enemy leadership -7 for elven units in the local region, and wound recovery time -2. And this stuff is all normal. Just hard to hit and all that stuff. Inspiring presence, Dagabos. So that's another 8 melee attack. So what was that? 12. So 20 melee plus 20 melee attack for goblin units. And you want a twin. Gotcha. The boys. Reload time reduction, 10% for Orc Error Boys and Savage Orc Error Boys. Interesting. That's new. They didn't used to have the reload reduction. Goblin Sword Masters, right? So good. They'll tear you apart. Alright, well that's kind of neat. At least you get some reload reduction. Gives you a reason to buy Error Boys over Goblins, I guess. Because they'll shoot faster. Because pretty much, otherwise, there's like no reason to buy Orc Error Boys over Goblins. Plus 12 armor, missile for cav units. Oh boy. Range plus 10% for all missile, cav, and chariot units. The big lads. Okay. Death from above. Okay. Language of the boys. What does this do? 30 seconds in melee, plus 5 melee defense, plus 4 leadership, 40 meters, immune to psychology. Not bad. Oh, being Emmerich will be cool. He looks like he's probably going to be pretty nice. I mean, he's an elf. He's a high elf. He's probably going to be pretty cool. Like, the high elves are always good. So. Plus, I hear they got, like, an upgraded spear unit from regular spears. Just, like, kind of an upgraded version of regular spears. That sounds really dope, honestly. Pardon me for getting excited about a minor upgrade to spear units, but I'm okay with that. I bet he's got a fancy hat. I'm sure he does. Sneaky stabbers. Hard lads. 8% ward save. Okay. Melee defense, weapon strength, and missile resist. Another, let's see, reload reduction for rock lobbers and doom divers. Cool. So that's something else that they added. And then this is 16 leadership, 30% base weapon damage, and 24 melee attack. Oh, they changed it so it now... I think they changed it, so now it specifies base weapon damage and armor-piercing damage. It did before, but it was just confusing the way it was worded. I think they may have made it clearer when they're talking about what kind of damage is getting upped. which is good. The more things they can do to make the wording on things clear, the better. It's a huge buff, but 20 isn't super long. What's the cooldown? 90 seconds? It's on 90-second cooldown. So you get some good use out of it, I feel. Root Marcher, Depth from Below, Raider. Just seeing if they made any changes to these base abilities. Out Clevering. Mob Boss. Renowned and Feared. Which I don't think they changed at all. No. Really green. Okay. Oh, and we've got...
River Troll Hag!
Got a River Troll Hag. Death Magic. Troop replenishment by 8% in the parent army. There it is. There it is, lads. Greenskin's got a hero that does replenishment. And it's a caster. Spread public order, steel technology, wound, and assault unit. Assault unit's terrible, though. Well, she'll just be palling around with armies anyways, probably, so... You won't see people using this much, I don't think. What do we got here? Swamp Breath. Magic Missile. Engaged in melee. Can't use. Can't target flying. Powerful Explosion. Good against armor. Strong versus single unit. Spirit Leech, obviously. Overwhelming Odor. Regeneration. 15%. What do we got here? Horrid Mass. Lovely. Hey, Alzo. Yeah, there's a tech that does replenishment as well. We were looking at that. You can actually get quite a bit of replenishment now, which is nice. Actually, it's like a reasonable amount of replenishment at this point. Because this gives you 12%, and you get a tech at just 10%. And there's another tech that does 10% for goblins as well. Like, specifically goblins. And then you have your base replenishment between 8 and 12%, depending on where you're at. Slimy Shanks. Teach him right. Bag Batterin. Attack calls Horrible Smell Effect, reducing leadership. You smell bad. I'm going to run away from you. Makes sense, I guess. Wild Eye. This stuff is all normal. Conviction. Mither. Speed and charge goes down. 15 seconds. 3 uses. Okay. $55 LD is kind of low for a hero. I can't remember what other caster generals have. It's a greenskin caster, so... And it's a troll. Yeah. There's actually some heroes that have kind of bad leadership in general. There's a few of them out there. Spirit Leech, Aspect Dreadnought, Soul Blight, Doom and Darkness, Evasion. Nothing new here. Plunge Troops, Steel Technology, yeah, Wound Specialist, Assault Unit. Okay. Get some Soul Blight going on. Is this you? Do you want it to be you? It's technically a troll, not a goblin, but... Alright, well, we're gonna throw her into this army, because that's what makes sense. Now, this is not a historic Total War, so I can't just recruit some mercenaries or anything like that. If you can be that beautiful, yes.
The Paunch!
Does that work for you? I'm gonna do that for right now, and then once the stream catches up, you let me know if that's acceptable. I think that we looked at everything now. Sure? Alright, cool. Yeah. Unless they changed some other not. Oh, scrap. We haven't looked at scrap yet. What is that? Previous SWAT, technology, missions, rating, settlements. Turn. Oh, is that it? Scrap upgrades? Ah, yeah, okay, here we go. Technology requires sharper stabbers. What does it do? 25 armor. Wow, 50 armor goblins? And 5 armor piercing? What would that give me? It's 11 armor piercing. 30 weapon strength on a goblin. Goblins are underrated, man. I swear. With these scrap upgrades now, too. I can't wait to play freaking Skarsnik, honestly. Like, this stuff looks so freaking cool. Only let you have one of them? Gotcha. I mean, 50 armor is really good. Yeah, these new goblins. Ammo, skin sacks. 45% more ammo. Heavy ammo. Armor piercing missile damage plus 400%. What's their armor piercing normally? 1. Okay. So, get 5 armor piercing. Fair enough. I wonder if the other, like the night goblins, get this as well, though. If they have a higher armor piercing, I'm not sure. I mean, 5 is better than 1. For sure. Alright. What do we got here? Reinforced weapons, 25 weapon strength, water flask, perfect vigor. Okay. Same thing here. Better be good afterwards. Chariot armor, 15% physical resist, plus 10 bonus versus infantry. Alright, alright. Neat. So, Massif Orc Hall. We can get Orc Boys here. What else do we want to build? What's the specialty building here? Stone Troll Quarry. 300 income generated. 40 growth. Plus 2 recruit rank for trolls and stone troll recruitment. And I'm dropping frames. Come on, internet. Don't do this to me. / Twitch servers. Freaking Twitch servers, man. Can't catch a break. So we could get an idols just to get more growth in the region. Let me know, guys, if the stream seems like it's lagging. Like you're losing frames or anything. Spooter tier 4. Get those spooters. What is this? Oh, okay, it's the pump wagons. So right now my OBS is saying that I'm dropping frames, but I don't know if it's how severe it is. As I'm thinking the Twitch server I'm attached to just went to frickin' pot on me. Which sucks because the only way I can fix that is by turning the stream off and on again. Ugh. Alright. What do we got here? Cassian, he's got a bunch of stuff.
The Goblin King!
Well, I guess we're ready to rock.
Stop.
Let's go get him.
Skit.
So he's got a Treb. But he's pretty much just got peasants otherwise.
Gork and Mork want some dead!
Let's do it.